everybody. Hello. Can you hear me? If you're new, my name's Allie. I am one half of the Dynamite Twins. The other one is not here today. She's actually dealing with some family stuff all the way out in lovely Wisconsin. So today we are going to do this all by ourselves. We are right out here in Greenpoint, and it was once known as Little Poland. It still kind of is. And walking around, even going to my doctor's appointment, the entire staff, apart from the doctor, I mean, I guess the doctor was speaking Polish too, but everybody in that whole office was completely Polish language first, I would say. So nice to see you all. If you were clamoring for some more Brooklyn streams, here you are. Here's a couple. Let's get about it. And by the way, if you didn't know, if you're new to Twitch, or if you just forgot what month it is, it's the very end of August, which means that we have actually started September. And what's cool about that is if you do organic subs for the first time, or you want to resub, stuff like that, it's cheaper now to do it. And if you do it this month versus next month, then that also means that you're going to help us get more of our organic juicy sub points. So consider doing that today. Are we there yet? How are y'all? Wait, what do you mean? We're already in Greenpoint. I mean, I guess you couldn't tell from this, but we're already in Greenpoint. I had a doctor's appointment way out here, which I should not have bothered with, but you know, here it is. Thank you, Wins. Thank you for the tier 3 sub. So many dumb ways to die. It's your birthday. Ways to die. I realize it's going through my headphones, not the actual phone. Sorry about that. But thank you so much. Tier 3 sub, 31 month streak. Incredible. Cheaper subs. The sun blinded you? I didn't remember seeing the sun. Hi Hyper, hi Redbeard, hi Panama. Let's do a little bit of a roll call. If you're here, say hi. Yeah, so I am solo today. Maybe I'll have one of the mods pin it. I don't like it when people ask if we're solo. It's fair, but like, we're also 2 individual people. And I did say that Lexi would have family commitments this weekend, so. Hi, I'm excited. Hey, Roro. Nice to see you all. Hi, Danny. So this is the first Polish bakery that I see, but I think I'm slightly worried that it looks like it closed in the time that it took me to get the camera working. Yo. So many dumb ways to die. Oh, Lexi, thank you. Yeah, they're closed. We've missed it. We can look with our eyes only now. And thank you for the 100 bits, Lauren. Look. I gotta say, I don't know too much about this area, so we're just gonna like be walking around a little bit, and then we'll eventually probably head out as well. Oh, that's a cute little thing. At some point, I'll have to also get back to Manhattan, so we'll see. Okay, have a good work. Thank you for the follow, Cooper. And Royce has the best. Royce has an awesome potential quote that says, Lexi drank a potion of invisibility. So you won't see her today, unless maybe if you gift 1 million subs, then she might decide to take the antidote, and then you'll be able to see her right here, right now. Honestly, if I got 1 million subs, we'd have to do the math, because some of the subs, different areas, are not like a ton of money. But I think even 1 million, we could make her get back on a plane tonight, right? I know you all prefer the Lexi. All right. only $1 million. Those looked loaded. They looked ginormous. I'm really a texture person, so we'll have to see it. All right, I'm a little lost as to where I am. I made it to my doctor's appointment, and that was great. But now I'm really confused as to where my other stops on this trip were. Let's see. All right, so my notes on the history popped up, but not my notes on where we're walking to, which does not bode well. Just like all of Brooklyn, we have some really great murals, and now we don't have any monetization on YouTube. Thank you, cars. I appreciate it. Not. 360 walk streets for Arroyos? I mean, there is a hype train going on, but I think that one's a better achievement than even a couple subs, so thank you so much. I don't know where we're at for the hype train now. Oh, the earbuds? We'll talk about the earbuds later. I think I might have messed them up because I can't get them to turn off now. They used to turn off just fine. So I'm wondering if I just broke them or if I'm doing something wrong. But I do really like them. But level 3 hype train 19%. All right, folks, we can do this. Tell me, oh wise ones. But other fun things are happening in September. Remember that our birthday is technically September 15th, but we will be most likely celebrating it the week after, September 27th, because we'll be able to have it be a part of the last piece of September, which is always like the cheapest time for you. And yo, dinosaurs, little crow, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I was just like, why do I hear dinosaurs? Then I realized it's still in my headphones. If you guys all really, really want alerts, thank you for the sub. Joker, thank you for gifting that sub to Little Crow. Are you guys both, I think one of you, wiggle. I feel like both of you guys have actual L names. I think one's like Lana and one's Lauren. But I always get you guys associated because we both found you guys on TikTok. But Greenpoint's kind of cool because it's got like a really neighborhoody vibe. Thank you so much for the 100 bits, Hyper Nibble. I also really appreciate you using the IRL clip badge, having that sweet IRL green. By the way, look at that amazing green taxi cab that just went by. Like, if you didn't know, they're green out here because the yellow ones are the Manhattan ones, but the green ones are farther out, and they can take you into Manhattan, but they cannot pick up in Manhattan at all. Hype train is over. Thank you so much for completing the level 3 hype train at 70%. I hope you all enjoyed your emotes. I'm not 100% sure if the new emotes are here yet. By the way, I also looked at this building at one point. If this is a condo, I saw a apartment building that looked very similar to it, because now I'm like, it looks a little skinnier. Still pretty expensive for what it was, at least for the area. You like my jacket? Thanks, Diet. Another badge dropped. is the other branch that dropped that that like reddish badge, because that reddish badge honestly looks like the Eye of Sauron or something. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you for subscribing with that juicy organic tier 1 sub. Thank you. What can you do to get it? Yeah, tell me more, because I have not paid attention. So this area is also really well known for its thrift stores. There's a whole bunch of them, but they basically have like a ton of different thrift stores in this area. And then historically, this has been one of the Polish neighborhoods. So I'm trying to find like a Polish restaurant or something. We'll see. Oops, sorry. Blue Blaze Solutions? Oh, it's like a FedEx. That's too cool of a name for essentially a print shop. There was a mobile barbershop. I know exactly who you're talking about. They gave us their merch once. It was great. Got a ramen shop. Okay, I actually have to look at where we're going, because I think I'm going the wrong way. Thank you. I hope you all have a good Friday too. It really makes a difference. I can't find it. Oh well. Okay, we gotta just make sure that I'm not walking in the completely wrong area. I think I did. 1 second. Pulling up maps. Wait a second. Okay. It says I'm only 500 feet away from it. Well, oh, but it closed. I see. Never mind. Okay, moving to the next spot. Okay. There we go. Oh, I did walk the wrong way. Okay, we're gonna walk towards Huron Street. By the way, this is kind of a more chill day, so if you have suggestions in this area, you let me know. I just haven't really explored this area a ton. I am kind of surprised the amount of things that are closing earlier than I expected on a Friday. But, you know, it happens. And we're still gonna see some of the area. Hi, Ryan. Hey, Cranes. Hi, sis. Nice to see you. Yeah, maybe. Sis says maybe it aspires to be more. Maybe. Just maybe. We're heading to the park because wanted to see, because apparently it's supposed to have a pretty good view of Manhattan skyline from there. Oh, look, there's something. You're more likely. You know, it's really funny. My friend is literally going to a, she's gonna be in this area for a musical event, but not for like several hours. So we're gonna just miss each other. But I wanna hear how everybody's day was. I know that I wasn't there on Wednesday. I'm trying to decide if I make like a TikTok or not about what I was up to on Wednesday. But there's probably like a pretty grave injustice that seems to be potentially happening in Hell's Kitchen and in Times Square. So, trying to figure out if it's worth a TikTok or not. Hi Data, nice to see you. 5 consecutive swap streets, amazing. Holiday weekend, maybe, but like, okay. Early coffee and sandwich, fine, I get it. It's right in the name. Early coffee and sandwich. Also, by the way, this is like the 5th laundromat I've seen. This is the biggest one, this Laundry Bee. But from the time that I looked up directions to walking through here, we have gone past 5 different laundromats. Topo Chico. I'm just saying, it feels like, you know, maybe there's more laundromats, sorry, than necessary. Hi, Nivius. Yeah, Nivius, tell me. You grew up in Greenpoint. I was like, what language is this that they were speaking? Like all the people at the doctor's office? Because it doesn't sound really like Russian or Ukrainian, but it feels close in some ways. As someone who doesn't speak any of those languages, right? It feels close in certain ways. And I was like, what language is this? But ooh, look at this. This looks like somebody went rustic, but in the city with plants. Sometimes I look at places and be like, would I build this in The Sims or not? And the answer to this is yes. This is an excellent looking building. Oh my God, look at this. Chicken lovers parking only. Violators will be egged. Incredible. So what's the best Polish restaurant out here? I could stand some pierogies. They filmed the scenes for Daily Devils on this street. Those bastards. It's supposed to take place in Hell's Kitchen. Why this street? I mean, I guess it's easier for traffic, and it still looks like New York. I wonder what's up. I'm gonna look up the Norwood building right there too, because if you look, you see how it says Norwood there? Bold to put your name on it. So my guess, let me see. Norwood building, history, Greenpoint. Oh, apparently this was a 19th century, looks like a 19th century factory for the garment industry. It was built in 1895 and in 1900, okay. And in 1900, sorry, my reading comprehension's going downhill. We're talking about this building right here. Oh, they cut it off because they want me to pay. Built in 1869 on Norman Ave, 2 years after the Civil War ended, and President Lincoln was assassinated. It's one of the oldest in the neighborhood. Okay, good enough for me, I guess. I thought it would have some more, I don't know, a little bit more family history in there too. Sometimes the people like who write these articles focus more on the building, and I always want like the history of the families. Are the laundromats often used for money laundering? No idea. No idea. I want to believe in my soul that's not the case. We must turn away. But I was thinking about it. I think that it's more likely that the laundromats will be used, or not laundromats, but the best money laundering, in my opinion, my personal opinion. For me, I would think that a claw machine Because think about the amount of like product. You wouldn't have to even go through that much, right? And there are plenty of them that are popping up. I think that's more likely. Oh wait, I have to turn right here. Okay. Hi, Valengard. I did consider it. I did, but they're Lafufus. I named my first Labubu. My friend Lexi, not Lexi by the twin, but my friend Lexi actually partnered with Pop Mart. Jealous. This is the real reason why I need 1 million subscribers on YouTube and 1 million. Well, maybe she doesn't have 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I think she only has 1 million followers on TikTok, and then she's getting real close on Instagram. So if you want to follow Yolk Father, I know she's trying to make that happen, but she got to partner with Pop Mart, and they made her go through the entire store, and she got to grab as much stuff as she wanted. Well, okay, so they were like, it has to be a key bag chain and fluffy, and it's within X amount of time. It was fun to watch. There was a Rite Aid in town that always had a suspicious number of cars outside of it, and it was a gambling den. But did you do any investigative work there, Kat? Oh man. Oh, isn't that cool? Like the pans on there, the glass panes. Sorry. La boo boo. I already have 2 great Lafufus, courtesy of Wins, and it came all the way from Russia, and it looks super cool, and Lexi was really excited about the Russian packaging too. It had really pretty designs on the package. Oh, look at this Episcopalian church. This kind of is like a church that says, I'm a church, but I also want to look like a cottage in the middle of the woods. I don't know why I'm getting that vibe. I think it's the fact that it's shorter and the kind of almost, you know what I mean? Like it's not up. It's open. Can we go in? Okay, please don't get run over. That's what I'm saying. But wait, did we lose the native green pointer? I don't know enough. And I was hoping they could tell us, oh, they're actually doing something in there. Never mind, we are not gonna go in there. But I like the designs. When we were walking around Wisconsin for Candy Cane Lane last year, we had some people giving like personal stories from the neighborhood. That was pretty fun. I always like hearing what the community has, because sometimes like they tell it in a way that you never would have thought, or like would know little things that even if you looked it up, you wouldn't understand the context too. Well, I know. Oh, God, extremely subtle. No, don't call them out. It doesn't matter. If they don't want to talk, they don't need to talk. But I do think it's really interesting. By the way, my doctor does have an office in Manhattan. I swear. But apparently has no, and I mean no openings actually in Manhattan. And he's like, everybody's like, he's really cold. And I was like, he just feels like a surgeon to me. And then he also is like, what's your line of work? I was like, what? He's like, what's your line of work? I was like, why? Why? What's your line of work? Oh, I like help startups, and I have like a little social media channel thing. And he was like, oh yeah, because you're really funny. I feel like you'd be good at like, you'd be really good at stand-up comedy. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, you were talking about your adenoids, and you talked about how they were just ripped out. And you know, those aren't really ripped out. Those are kind of like cut open, like by surgery, like I'm a surgeon. You know, like adenoids aren't just kind of yanked out of your face. It was just like, this is the difference between 2 different neurospices, right? Like, we have 2 very different neurospices that are combining in a way that we both understand each other, and we both think each other is funny in different ways, but we're both not trying to be funny. So it was a great experience. They did, he was a little bit nicer than the ones that thought they were gods. So don't worry about that. They were nice. Makeup fridge? Who's selling this stuff? Never seen a makeup fridge. I like the little water tower. Yeah, so the headphones are like bone headphones. I couldn't get them to turn off, so I thought I might as well just leave them on my head. I like them because they don't bother like my internal ears and they don't come off, but the ones I have are also very, oh, there it is. It was a yard sale, but without anybody selling it. I do like them. I don't want to tell you the company because I tried many times to get them to like work with me or, you know, sponsor me, and they wouldn't do it. But I will tell you if you really must know. Okay, wait. Going back, Kennedy says, oh no. Okay, I missed a lot of chat. I'm sorry. If you said something a while back, trust me, I'll get there. Surgeons have the particular way around them, like gauze. Okay, we got that part. You can send letters. Now I need to figure out how to put a boo-boo in letters. It's all right. Don't worry about it, Wins. I think we just get really excited about letters and stuff because they come from all over and they're easy to like store, you know? That's where they keep the cold cream. What cold cream, Kennedy? Those towers freak you out? The water towers? Is it the Listeria? That's actually having like a big comeback. Not cool. So apparently there's a really good view coming up. We just gotta make it all the way there. Okay. I don't have are aftershocks the same as just shocks headphones? The makeup fridge is where they keep the cold cream. Ah, got it. I thought you meant like, you know, actual dairy cream. Okay, so these are Shocks headphones. The ones I have are open swim because I like to do laps. Like I like swimming, but also because we have had headphones ruined before because, you know, they were unfortunately like caught in the rain. You know what I mean? So the fact that like it can get caught in the rain and like we're kind of stuck made me feel like, oh, like just having like waterproof headphones sounds great anyways. Oh, I thought I was waiting for the bus. The bus is turning. This feels very much, I know this isn't the same area, but this definitely feels like the same area that we lost our microphone in. We will fix the microphones, we will get it sorted out. I didn't have enough spoons today, or the past week really, to be able to order it or figure out like. Bone can work by sending vibration through your cheekbone to your inner ear, allowing you to hear sound while keeping your ear canals open and aware of your surroundings. Yeah, so I like them because I can hear the outside world a little bit better. I like them too because I don't like having stuff in my ear for long periods of time, but the microphone on them is pretty bad. Like they are 100% not the ones that I use for phone calls. If like I'm not just out and about, you know? Okay, they were like, this is the best park in Greenpoint. Objectively, I don't think it's gonna be the park that's the cool thing, because the park looks basic. Wait, have I been here before? Yes, I have. There was a very different, there was an art thing here. If we go out, because I think the issue is very soon we'll lose service. Just know that I'm watching chat, so let me know if I lose service and I'll turn back around. Because we were actually at an art show around here, and we got stuck because they were building, I want to say, this pier, or they were working on it or something, and the ferry was screwed up accordingly. And look at this. Look at these views. Okay, maybe this is really cool. Maybe this is cool. The park itself is not the cool thing. The view is. Music is good. You can also load MP3s on there, so if you are swimming, Bluetooth does go in and out. Like if you're too far under the water, Bluetooth doesn't work, but you can load in your own sounds. But look at this. So you can basically load in all your songs. Fun fact, the New York City park symbol is a maple leaf because of a generous grant from Canada. Is that real? Yeah, isn't that fun? Like, we're gonna zoom in a little bit. We're gonna do a slow turnaround. Oh my God. And there's still a view of the Chrysler. Do you know how rare that is? Like, this is one of the only places, I think, that you can see all of our major, not all, but almost all of our major, like, landmarks here. Look. All right, I'm getting back to chat. Okay, also though, while I catch up on chat, do we want to go out onto the pier, or do we want to just keep walking this way? So 1 for going out on the pier, more chill. 2 is still exploring the cities. NYC was the capital of the country for a while. Remember there's a whole scene in Hamilton that they like give it up to the south. Like, it's in between the north and the south, but they basically give the capital city to the south because New York will always have the banks. So that's where like the financial power will always sit, kind of thing. Pierogi, no. Kennedy, no. I do love that, but at the same time I hate it. I'm just trying to take as many pictures, to be frank, for a, like, because look at that. Wouldn't that be a great thumbnail? And we're gonna make one really close up. I'm just giving you time to vote, is what I'm telling myself. You tried to clip? What you tried to clip? It's a great view. Oh, you tried to do the 360? Fair. Fair. I will say, if you do take that ferry, that is an excellent... I wonder, folks, we could take the ferry back. I was gonna try and take a bike back, but I actually don't know if I would have to go all the way down to like Domino Park first, or up to Queens, because to get here sometimes, because this is a neighborhood that fits kind of right in between Brooklyn and Queens, so depending on where you are, sometimes you have to go uptown to like then take the G, or you have to go downtown first. Oh man, okay, today is not the monetized on YouTube day, is it? I ask of you folks, this is what I ask of you. Please rewatch this on YouTube. After I've been given like a half hour or something after stream to cut out the offending music. YouTube's turned me into a stickler for not wanting music, but it's a fun party. We'll give them the exception. I want to know what they're up to actually, because it looks fun over there. What do you ask of us, Allie? I don't. Oh, Dwip. It's to rewatch some of my YouTubes. So basically, what YouTube has been doing is if you have stuff that's over an hour. No. I can't remember. I think it might even be over 30 minutes long. They're trashing it in the algorithm. So we don't even make that much from YouTube because all of our live views disappear. So like that's what's great about Twitch. Like you see the music in the background, that's not my choice. I don't want that music there. Right? Like, but I'm gonna get hit on YouTube so that like I don't get any ad revenue from it. Like, let's say I get 20K views. Like, let's say it's an exceptional stream for me. Those 20K live views, I do not get anything from. And then they're trashing the non-live views because it's over 30 minutes to the point that, like, I think we're getting, like, only $100 or something a month from YouTube. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. But there are people on YouTube and we have a community there, so. Oh no, Rick, I was once away. Like I literally was, I was walking down, what was it? 5th Ave, is that the one? Saks is on 5th, right? So I was walking past and somebody just happened like to be playing music like all the way down by the ice skating rink at Rockefeller Center. And it heard it and it claimed it like a year later. So I lost all of the views for a full year. YouTube's a fickle mistress in terms of the algorithm. Hello, Oliviera. Nice to see you. You do get revenues from shorts, but it's very minimal in comparison. Because think about it, your shorts have to get viewed like millions of times. The view though is worth it, exactly. But just saying, let me rip the music out and then you can enjoy this sweet, sweet view multiple times in a row. Note to self, if I get married in Manhattan one day, well, or not Manhattan, I always say Manhattan, but I mean like anywhere in New York, this would be an amazing spot to take photos. And who's gonna stop me? They don't even have like police for the parks here. Lexi, remember this spot? So this is right by that art gallery that you like. Remember? And then we got stuck in this park because there was like I think the ferry picks up over there. You'll remember this, look. Here, let's see if I can get it. You remember this building? I don't know if you can see it, but right there is the creepy clown. There's like a larger gray one, and then there's a smaller one that looks exactly like him. It's like that. Oops. Yeah, I think it's better a little bit zoomed in. What do you guys think? You got married in Manhattan a long time ago? Wait, NYU Langone has its own ferry? What? Please tell me that's just an ad for NYU. Does it have its own ferry? Can somebody look that up? Like if I'm going to the hospital or if I'm a doctor, NYU Langone will send me on a ferry to like get places? I need to know. I kind of want to know. Because maybe I'll book more appointments with NYU Langone. I wouldn't mind taking a free ferry. I like free shit. Maybe we'll just have to go back with Lexi because she has more of the history and I have more of the vibes. Oh, and we have somebody actually trying to fish and probably eat the horrible fish. That is the biggest. I remember. All right, let's go to the other side. Bluetooth speakers are the boomboxes of today. Yeah. To be fair, I 100% would not mind. It's just the whole YouTube trashing of algorithm. And then for a while, before Twitch clarified, people were very worried that walking around as an IRL streamer, you'd get hit. But that's not the case, thank goodness. That's why at the end of the day, I still think that Twitch is like one of the best platforms for live streaming. Oh my God, and by the way, people, keep your fingers crossed. Lexi and I have a really, really, really cool opportunity at TwitchCon. It's gonna make our TwitchCon schedule like very, very rough, but it's gonna be very, very, very worth it. It departs at 7:22 and 7:45. If someone feels like blasting their annoying music in front of my apartment, I just put my very noisy air compressor on the terrace. Fair. Though the one thing that I will say is I have a problem with people watching TikToks on the subway. Like the TikToks and the subway need to stop. Like, or like anything to do with like if you're on a train or in a subway and like you have somebody blaring music. No. I can't leave the train. That's not my choice. I don't want to hear the same Spanish song 15 seconds worth of it only over and over. Or like this, like, do you have any kids? Yes, I have one daughter. How about you? How many baby daddies do you have, if you don't mind me asking? Ellipses. Like the amount of times I have heard that, I don't need to hear it on a train like 15 more times before I can leave, you know? And you're welcome, everybody. You deserve to have that earworm in your head. Hi, Wavy wait, are you a Wavy Colander or Wavy Collider? Thank you for coming on in, first time chatter. Rough in the best way possible. I don't even know what I was discussing about rough anymore. I have earbuds for that and Twitch on my night. Yes. But that's the thing, folks. We all have this amazing thing called earbuds. Wait, is that the one I'm supposed to be taking, Wins? Do you guys want to skip and just go straight to, it is really pretty. Do you guys want to, just not bother with Greenpoint and get on the ferry? That is an option. On for like another 20 minutes or something, till the next one. What does yes mean, Wins? Oh, that was 5 minutes to ferry? Then I won't make it because I have to go all the way around. Well, the next one's in 20 minutes, so we could walk around. Because we'll try to make the ferry, and if we don't make the ferry, you know, can we go to the mural? We could go to the mural. Never mind. The mural's back there. The mural's back there. If this does really, if just this little portion does really well on socials or whatever, we'll have to come back. Though I think Lexi wants to come back anyways. The buildings like this, there's so many of them. I don't think I'm gonna make it. We'll see though. But if we, how about this, Kat? If we miss this ferry, we will go back to your mural, and then we will make sure that we're given an appropriate amount of time to get back. Okay, that looks like a sim house. That does not look like a real house. Especially with the little jutting out ledge. Like, that was an interesting choice, to have a very uneven balcony. I think it had something to do with the amount of overpass, because you have to have a certain amount of space for the sidewalk, but then you can have it a little wider over, and then they could get it on the other side as well. I don't know, I think that's like a daycare or like a tutoring session. Okay, wait. I have to put on where the ferry is. Ferry. Huh. It says it's going to take me an hour to get to the ferry. Clearly it doesn't know which ferry I mean. Clearly. Yeah, it's super chill. Wait, is this wrong? Is it this street to the ferry or the next one? Thank you. Oh, that looks like a cute, there's a ton of cute little restaurants here. It also feels like it's like a little bit less expensive than Domino Park, kind of Williamsburg area. Well, who knows? Honestly, all of Brooklyn's kind of feels like bougie with a little more flavor than Manhattan, you know? What are you talking about, Cat Pebble? Hey, Samuel. I don't know if I said hi earlier. I hope I did. I'm having a bad ADHD day. If you didn't know, like, for women, during certain parts of the month, they just don't, like, their meds do not work. Like, meds don't work at all. So, it's a very quiet place for New York. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised how quiet it is. Oh yeah, we are not making that ferry. We're gonna miss it. Oh well, we'll just have to go to the next one. We'll walk up and around. That'll be fine. I always like looking at like tailors and, wait for it, yet another laundromat facility. Because I like to see the shirts and stuff all hanging up. Look, and there are bikes there. I guess we could have biked. We didn't know. I will say a lot of these buildings lack character over here. Yes, okay, so what Lexi's saying is for 100 subs, Lexi will show you, and it has to be, wait, is it gonna be like 100 subs before, wait, no. Lexi, wait, you need to clarify, for how many subs, and are these gifted, are these not gifted, like, what does this mean for subs? You need to tell me. They care about clean clothes in Brooklyn. Maybe it's just more like viewable because like the buildings have more space and stuff. Like there have to be the same amount of like laundromats in Manhattan. It's just not as visible, right? Thank you for the follow, by the way, King Shark. Following Ferry. Well, it's still there. It's still waiting for us. Maybe if we run, it'll it'll work. If not, we have a great other section of the park over there to look at. We got time. Put run if you want me to try and make the ferry. Put walk if you're like, it's okay if we spend 15 more minutes here. I know, it's relaxing, Rick. Walk. Run, Allie, run. I'm not quite running, but I am doing a sort of Manhattan style walk. This may go to Wall Street, but isn't this the ferry? I thought you said this is the ferry. I don't need to go to Wall Street. I thought it was gonna take us uptown and then over. Cause isn't that 34th Street? Whatever it is, folks, we missed it. So, say goodbye to our ferry. We'll have to come back in 15 minutes. I think. Okay, wait, so it goes, we are at Wall Street / Pier 1. Right? Let's see where this sucker goes. Because it says we go to Dumbo, South Williamsburg. There is East 34th Street on there. Too bad it doesn't go all the way to the west side. I do not like Easttown Manhattan at all. I deal with it, but I don't like it. And anybody who says, the east side of Manhattan's great. Sure, parts of it. But 34th Street? That's made for business. Oh, it picks up speed quickly. Yeah. It's like, I don't want the girl to swim out to me. We're gonna make sure we hella gone by the time she could try and jump on. Okay, let's watch where it goes. It's going past 34th Street, to be fair. Like, the Empire State, you know, right there, on the left-hand side, that, my friends, that's 34th Street. So where the blip are you heading? Like, how far uptown are you going? Dodging the alley lunge. Yeah, no, dodging the rogue alley. It's kind of nice to watch this during sunset, though. Wish I'd thought about getting pierogies ahead of time, though, before everything shut down. I'm glad you think this is great, Robo. Yes! That's what, okay, so here's the thing. Everybody's like, this is why I wish that we had a law in Manhattan to preserve the skyline. Okay, look at this. So on this side, we can see Empire State, a really big building that I should know what it is. I think it might be the Climb. No. The Climb, I think, is on the other side. I wonder if that's the H&M building. It's hard because I'm not used to having to identify from this side, because most people take the tour on the west side. Like, they take the Circle Cruise west side tours. So I'm used to identifying the buildings from there, regardless. God-awful MetLife building. Next to that god-awful MetLife building that blocked the view of Grand Central and a bunch of other great things for a lot of people, you have the Chrysler building. Like, and wait for it, all the way down. I know that the ferry's kind of in the way, but you have the World Trade Tower, right? Like, if you had like if you had preserved landmark laws, then you wouldn't have it like on the west side where you can't even see the Chrysler building. Like the Chrysler building is completely penned in. We're actually only even able to see it this way because we're from this perfect direct angle. Because this building right next to it, I don't know if you can tell, but this ugly building right here blocks it from view for all these people farther uptown, you know? But regardless, either way, we're gonna have a great view of the city. You must visit New York. I hope you do. I hope everybody that wants to visit can. You love the MetLife building? Why? It's a block. It's just like a big block. It looks like somebody gave up on their Lego sculpture and just decided to add more Legos on top. That was one Vanderbilt. Oh, right. They had great New Year's Eve parties. I was not invited. We are like, it's really interesting because we're invited to some things and not others. Like, so if we have like the A list, we're not included in that stuff. But on the B list, we typically are. And for like Vanderbilt 1 and a couple of other stuff, sometimes people invite you and then uninvite you. I had a really cool opportunity on Tuesday, and then they uninvited us because they said they had a change in, what was it? Let me see. I'll give you the exact wording. And I followed up with them many times to show that I would be good for it. I said, they said, unfortunately, we had to pull our invitation due to space restrictions. I already said I wanted to do it, though. And I just wrote back, bummer. Nah, it's okay. I get it, though. It happens. So if they send out like 100 invitations and then you have like a bigger influencer answer back at the end, like you're probably still going to bring the bigger influencer. So there won't be I don't think there'll be an early stream on Tuesday like I thought. We'll watch this plane take off. Taking off right at the sunset is pretty dang epic too. There it goes. Hi, hamster. Wait, which building is the sky view? I believe that's the Edge. Because you can like, but I'm not 100% sure. Because there's a lot of them. Like there's a lot of them with really great views and stuff. Some of them are like so incredibly high up that it doesn't even look real though. And for those, like I'm kind of like, is it worth it? That was cool. I know, Robo. That's why it's like a bucket list item for me to go on a plane like that. Maybe one day. I like that you can even distinguish me by my face, by my voice now. Yeah, you mean my raspy voice. I went to the ENT today and he was like, so you're incredibly congested. I was like, thanks. I already knew that. He was like, have you been tested for allergy? Yes. I have 4 cats that I'm allergic to. Technically 2 are mine, 2 are my sister's. It's like, why do you have cats then? Bitch, please. Why do I have cats? Because I love them. He's like, and you got them knowing you were allergic? Kind of. They said I was better and that I should wait another 6 months, but I was basically better and that it was better for if it was better for my mental health, I should still do it. So I did it. But I also have other allergies too. A life jacket list and not a bucket list, fair. I know, the golden hour is just great. And by the way, we used to have 2 of these jackets, and we used to wear them on stream all the time. I don't know what happened to one of them. I don't know if like one of them just got stolen at the laundry or what, but I do take medication for it, but it's not enough. So I'm on Zyrtec, and I have an EpiPen with me, but it's not enough. I'm trying to check the time. We don't want to miss it again, right? How do I... Let's, maybe we shouldn't bother with the, maybe we shouldn't bother with waiting for the ferry, and we should just maybe bike over. So if you want to get walking and not wait for the ferry, maybe that's what we should do. We'll just hop on a bike, or I'll walk around Greenpoint more, and then I'll raid before I take the subway maybe. I don't know. I know, Kat. I think what's hard is that I feel like, especially in IRL, they want you to be moving. They don't care about if you talk. They don't care about any of that, you know? They just want to, like, see more of the world, you know? So I feel like if we're not constantly moving, like, I don't know. It does kind of suck, though, because I feel like sometimes some of the best stuff is just sitting and waiting and watching the world go by, you know? Or being in the same place and seeing how it changes, right? Like if you look at how the I should probably figure out how to pay for this ferry too. But hi, Arcade. North Williamsburg. That's right. That's right. Winds is legitimately a whisperer of boats. It's also getting very cold. The temperature half dropped. Is cold. Here, I'll show you my outfit. It was warm enough today. Nope, don't zoom in. You're supposed to go up. Nope, stop. Go up. Here. Do we have the Skyline in the background? Yes, we do. T-pose. Manhattan. And don't forget that it's September, by the way. So if you are wanting to squeak in 2 cheap months, August and September are both. And look at this. Look at how it moves through the city. Jealous of your temperature? Well, I don't know if you can hear the wind, but I hate to break it to you. I don't think it's gonna stay warm for long. You've never seen the view? There's another ferry. Sea Streak Ferry? What the heck is that? Oh wait, I gotta get the NYC Ferry app, don't I? I used to have it on my thing, and I think there was a parade that I didn't have, not service, but I didn't have enough storage. Let's see if I can download it really quick. Okay, this is interesting. Instagram is giving me alert for a very old reel. Why? Ferry is soon to arrive. I like ferries, trolls, and sorcerers. So do I. And so does Lexi. Are we going outbound? No. We're going inbound. So we need this one. Uh-oh, did I just go out? Test. No, I'm back. I didn't have a doctor's appointment in Brooklyn Heights, though, did I? I did not. I had a doctor's appointment all the way out in Greenpoint. He wants to see me again soon. So I'll be out here again. You can hear just the joy. Though maybe he has an office in, I think he has an office in Manhattan, and maybe because I'm not a new one, it'll be fine. There's no place quite like NYC, true. True. I had a bunch of friends that used to be up in Long Island City. It's up that way. I don't think my Ferry app is downloading. Just enough data to stream, not enough data to download your app. Should I zoom in? I feel like it would be better for you guys. Here, wait. Let's zoom all the way in. And then you can get a pretty good view that way. Oh no, we went to the sky? Come on, Pocket. Be nice to me. There we go. There you go, getting last of the sunset. We usually go to the 9/11 memorial for 9/11. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to do it this year. I haven't really thought about our schedule that week. But we will see. We usually do. Long Island City is technically on the massive Long Island. Right, okay. Yes, so when you speak about Long Island, that's far out by train, but Long Island City is basically like directly across. It's like literally one subway ride from Manhattan. It's on the east side Manhattan in like the 50s or 60s, can't remember which, but it is there. I think it's like 53 or 58. Somewhere around there. But it does exist. And it's right there. And it's also got like really great views of Manhattan, kind of like this. It's really built out. It kind of feels like this whole area, like newer buildings, little shops, little restaurants, kind of a more neighborhoody vibe, but still get the luxury kind of thing. I'm sorry we never went back to your mural cat Babel, but she's still sitting there waiting for you to come back to New York then. No, do not. Really? The gimbal lately seems to be like on a mode where it tries to like follow random people's faces, not my own. The last of the sunset. They do rent out boats. There's a bunch of places that you can rent boats, actually, in New York City, in fact. Some of them even for free. Not often, though, for free, but there's a bunch of places for free that you can go. Let's go look at the World Trade while we're at it. Why not? We've got the time. Yeah, the gimbal's obsessed. It was obsessed with me. I don't know what this, I'm not 100% sure what this kind of factory looking building is. And then you got the gorgeous, I don't know, the clouds look really great today. I know the ferry's late. It's all those finance bros they have to pick up. Yep. I just wanted us to see more of the sunset. It's fine. They keep them right there. Makes sense. It doesn't want to send me an email. Send me my text message. Because the ferry is supposed to have like a text message. And it's supposed to like text message it to you, and it hasn't. Also, what the heck? Like, are you okay, Instagram? Like, why are you telling me that really, like, old reels I made have like 100 likes more or something? Like, I'm pretty sure they're old and no one cares. Like, okay, we're gonna try a different mode of getting into this stupid app. Because clearly this isn't working. Sign in with email. Alright. Go to my inbox. We're going to Gmail. Oh, it's arriving. What's my destination? 34th Street? That seems about right. It's a short trip, so it's going to be a fun one though. Oh no. It's just the general ferry, right? That's just the general ferry, right? I think so. We'll find out, right, Wins? Hi, Samantha. Uh-oh. I might be stuck here. My payment isn't working, guys. I'm trying to get it to load. Sorry.
Meet me inside, please. Meet me inside.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Okay. How do I... Did it?
You gotta add one.
Oh, shit.
Then you give the money.
But I... Okay. Now? Sorry. Thank you. I made it on! My phone was just like spinning. It like 100% did not want me to pay. I had enough service to stream, but not apparently enough service to like pay. That was so bizarre. But the app was giving me trouble with my phone too, so. How is chat doing today? Let's put like on a scale of 1 to 10 how we're doing. And if it's 1, we gotta figure out a way to make it better.
And then he comes out of the
Miren, aquí es como el todo emplanado. Blanquito. Es como para abajo, digamos.
Oh, bueno.
Porque es como...
al revés, ¿eh?
Es como que cae.
Ugh. Don't mind me just getting knocked over. I am not able to stay steady that well.
Ah, bueno, tenés que... Y a mí creo que también... Bueno, bien. Al lado de la guacha.
See? Super short ferry ride.
Sí. Mira, el mirador y
Sacrifice at sea. No, I mean I'm fine. I think what kind of sucks about these types of ferry rides. Oh wait, I have to take a picture really quick of the Pepsi Cola sign. Because the Pepsi Cola sign is kind of a big deal. You know? Okay, I'm not. Wait a second. Look at us like going back and forth.
Sí, es así. No sé si hay nadie. Sí,
There's actually a guy who I want to say he's in Jersey, but he actually made himself a paper boat that he rides to work. Oh, I think this is the, we have to get off here.
34th Street.
Subway's faster and more frequent, but this is like a nice ride. I will say the boat is much more expensive. It's like $450. Back in Manhattan. Sorry guys, I just wanted a video of the other one coming in. Oh, sorry. It was like, yeah, so there was like a foldable bike and a foldable boat. So he bikes to the water and then he like has a little, then he folds up his bike and then he unfolds the boat. And then once he's on the boat, then he boats in. And then I think he might be in like Jersey, actually not Long Island, but he's in like Jersey. And I think that he ends up going to like Fidei or something. There's also a super commuter that takes planes to NYC on multiple days a week. I mean, if you could plane back and forth, I wonder like, because doesn't Frontier have those where you can like get like a pass So maybe if you like had a pass like that, it would make sense. Well, when it's harsh and rainy, like, you just go underneath. Like, nobody's gonna sit above and be pelted by rain, you know? But like, look at all these people. You know, they probably had a happy hour after work or had a good day in the city and they're finally getting back home. Well, I like flying. I don't know if I would be willing to do that though, you know. But it's not as busy as I would have thought it would be. It's a nice day out. But it is also a holiday weekend, right? So there are less people in the city. And even like our tourism is like way down. So it could also be that. Money makes a lot of things make sense that maybe shouldn't. True. True. Maybe Cat. It's not actually 76 or 78. Not anymore. It was earlier in the day. By the way, I will want to say that I will be streaming Saturday and Sunday, and then I might be streaming with Lexi on Monday or Tuesday. We'll see what it looks like when we get there. This is not downtown. This is actually on 34th Street. There is one that is Fi-Dye. I guess I could have gone further on the ferry, Lexi. I could have taken it all the way around to Fi-Dye, right? Or is that the way it works? Or does it just go backwards? I think I would have had to go... I can't remember. I think I would have had to go on the opposite way. Oh yes. This is how the night goes sometimes. I actually love this one for the morning coffee. I don't know if you can tell, but that's a cup of coffee. That always makes my day, seeing that. So this is the one all the way on the east side. You're thinking of the one on the west side. We're like in Murray Hill kind of area. Remember that apartment that we saw that like had a huge roach as it walked past, but it did have outdoor space? And it was really, really tiny. Remember that place? It's kind of in this area because this is NY Langone. Or NYU Langone. Yeah, you need comfortable shoes, that's true. Yep, it's East 34th Street. You should have known by the sweet green deliveries. I know that this is not where a ton of people live, but a ton of people work. I mean, I guess there are buildings, but I feel like this side, at least the closer you get to like the Middle East, the less residential it gets. I mean, I guess what is Brooklyn but the furthest east you could go? Not really Manhattan, but it still is NYC and still has that NYC field. I wonder what this one's gonna end up looking like in winter. Typically, I feel like they get worse. Yeah, we didn't take it because of the hospital, because there's so many ambulances running. Hey! Hey, Gian Marley! How are you doing? My name is Allie. I'm one half of the Dynamite Twins. We do outdoor IRL here in New York City. Today, my identical twin sister is stuck in Wisconsin, so it's just me. What you missed so far is that we went to Brooklyn, to Greenpoint, and we took the ferry over during sunset. It was really pretty. But what were you up to today? Please make sure that you follow Gia and Marley. We'll see what they were up to. And then if you haven't followed us, consider following us as well. We stream typically Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday, and then we do flex days as well. So I'll be streaming tomorrow, the day after, and then I think I'll also be streaming Monday and maybe even Tuesday. So we might get like 5 solid streams in a row. We will see. And thank you so much for the follow, Jim. No, that was not Mount Sinai Hospital. That was the lovely NYU. We're on the west side, but we're gonna be walking kind of through touristy areas. We're in Wisconsin. I'm not gonna save it. She's with family. My uncle died, and my uncle was storing a lot of her artwork, so she has to go through it because of that. But then she also needed to go through it because most of Wisconsin was hit by devastating floods, and where he was storing it also got hit. So she had to go through her artwork, and we found out that actually a bunch of the we think the care workers that were helping my uncle, I think that they actually took a bunch of her artwork as well. So it's been a rough time of it, I would say, because she's realizing like some of her favorite pieces that were like framed, that were absolutely gorgeous, and like she wanted to like hang up in our apartment and stuff, they're not there anymore. So it's been a lot. Oh yeah, okay, so Mount Sinai isn't here. That's what I thought. But do consider following, and we're gonna have a great time regardless. Okay, I wonder what that church is. I do not know this church at all. We're gonna keep walking. Woo, and it's zooming. Look, Pocket, I love you to death, but I might have to go with the new GoPro if you're gonna keep doing me like this. Did you know they're gonna have a new I'm really excited because like I just want to see what it looks like. I really like the Pocket, but it'll be interesting if the GoPro makes it. And off we go into the wild blue yonder, flying high and into the sun. All right. Thank you, Pretty Big and Shin, I guess, for the follow. And thank you for the first time chat, Hammerhead. I do appreciate the giant atomic plumes of hearts. That was a cool emoji. Ooh. What is this? Look at it. It's like a little sushi place. I'll have to check that out later. The Empire does look so nice from here until you get stuck in the tunnel of scaffolding. I will say, I know this street has had scaffolding for a very, very long time because I got stuck out here for an event once and it was pouring. And I think it was before COVID, and this exact street still had not as much it no longer has as much scaffolding, but it still had these exact scaffolding. Once we get beyond the trees, you'll see the really pretty Empire State. We haven't had much rain since 2008. No. New York gets pretty heavy rains from now on now. We do have to check out Gemini Diner. The church name is the Armenian Church. I liked that it had the round top to it. There's a Greek Orthodox church in Wisconsin that is absolutely stunning. It doesn't, like, I still think that the Greek Orthodox church that's there beats out this Armenian church, but it's at least interesting, you know? That's the one thing I will say, is that older churches, whether they're Episcopalian or Catholic, they did not skimp, because they believed that art was a facility to show off what people could do. Off we go into the wild blue. Oh my God, do you see up there? They have a rooftop and they have climbing plants. Lucky. Okay, look at how gorgeous that is. Oops. Don't mind me taking more photos that I'll never post. I really should just start a random pictures I take around New York City. Oh, I got so excited. I thought this was a new restaurant, look, because it's got like, you know, like the nice little foliage, the cute little bulb. It's a nail shop. No, thank you. I do like nail shops. I just typically can't go there because I react to a lot of the chemicals. The ENT today was so funny. He was like, "You have a lot of allergies there, don't ya?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I explained the situation with Lexi needing surgery, like for her sinuses and stuff. But apparently I have a deviated septum, but he doesn't think I'll need surgery. So we're good there. So we can all breathe a sigh of relief. I'm trying to get all of my doctors done before my insurance changes. Transceiving, what do you mean? I smell an acetone. I mean, okay, so I haven't used like a twin special often, okay? Because like ultimately like people are like, no, like you have to refer someone, whatever. And Lexi would be like my automatic referral. But when I got my eyes done, because like I couldn't see, because we used to wear glasses. When that happened, I basically was like, look, what if we pay you the down payment today, and then one of us gets it 1 week, and the next one gets it the next week. And this was like right during COVID. Like as soon as they opened up, like you can have elective procedures. So, and it was right before it shut down again. And he was like, okay. That was it was so inexpensive. But everybody's like, what did you pay? And I was like, I don't remember. I just remember it was half of what it should have been. Because he basically did a buy one, get one free. And then he took a picture of us. And he was like, if you guys grow, I'll put you on my wall of famous people. And I was like, I don't think we're ever gonna get that big. That's really wishful thinking, but we're not gonna, I don't think we're not gonna be Pokemon level anytime soon. But you never know. Sometimes like all of that kind of goes out of nowhere. The church in 2024 income expenses. That's kind of that's in a drop of a bucket if you think about like what America spends on the military and stuff, right? But I guess for like an organization it's big. But like Kellogg's cereal was bought by Ferrero Rocher for like $1 million. Stop and restart. See if that is overheating. Bit riot 100 bit. Why can I see bits and not subs? Interesting. I'll talk to IRL Pro tomorrow. Ooh, I gotta hold on to this. Thank you so much, everyone. It means the world that you're here with us today. It really does. The Jersey ones are... We back? We back. I think we back. Are we there, chat? Are we there, chat? Can me singing help you back? Oh. Oh. Back now. I don't know why when it goes out, it resets my mic sometime. So basically, I think this was double fold. One, the data was getting wonky, and two, I had put this in my pocket because I forgot my chain, and it's overheated. It's very, very warm in my pocket, apparently. I'm never here mentally. Guard. By the way, these are the new sculptures on Park. They're like teddy bears. One year they were like businessmen, but you could like see through them. I actually much prefer the spots that those same statues have gone to, because right now they're like on the sea and you can see like gorgeous sunsets and stuff between them. And then they also had these like hyper realistic swimming sculptures. I don't mind the bears. I like the bears. I was more impressed or like felt more like emotion towards the other sculptures. Did you ever go to the last Automat? I don't think so, actually. It's on 200 East. I guess we could go. I've just been walking up this way. We're on 35th. I suppose we can go past it. I don't know if it's still open. Here, wait, I'm gonna set this right here. I have to put this phone in a different pocket, and hopefully it won't get too, Do we want another bear? Well, hello, Papa Bear Yelnats. You've been in our community for a long time. Oops. There we go. You're visiting family this weekend too, Val, right? I thought the quieter screen might bring you out. You're kind of like Roro. You don't like the really loud streams. You prefer the streams where we kind of chill and walk. The Russian tea room has a huge bear sculpture. You know what's really sad about the Russian tea room? The Russian tea room, because of the war in Ukraine, has like really been hit like terribly hard. I think they were kind of declining already, but it's definitely gotten way worse for them. But they were like expats. They were fleeing the government. And they supported the Ukrainians. I hope they do okay, in other words. They seem fine. They came in last weekend? Val. Well, you know what that means? Then you just get to have a really nice, chill weekend. Right? You get to actually recover. It is unfair, but not a lot of people do the research, right? Will you ride a bike? I can ride a bike. I guess it wasn't necessarily in my plans, but if you guys want me to ride a bike, we can. We do ride bikes often on stream. Look at how pretty that looks. See, there's something wrong with my phone. Did you see how it jumped weird? Here, watch. So it's fine there. Oh, now it's, oh, come on. I was trying desperately to show y'all the issue. I'll have to do it later. Thank you for following me, wee. We saw both today earlier, so. Oh, look at the cute little bug car. I don't know, I'll never own a car, I don't think, unless I move out of New York City, but I do kind of like that kind of like Volkswagen shape. I also like Citroens, but those really aren't like street legal, right? I definitely like Audis, but there's like a conflict of money there. Have a good day, Martin. Yeah, so my phone kind of has a pedometer. Let's see, I mean, we didn't walk that much today, really. But I do technically kind of have a pedometer because I have Pokemon Go on my phone. So we can guess between walking to my doctor's appointment, or not walking to my doctor's appointment, but like walking to the subway, and then my doctor's appointment, which wasn't too much, and then walking around stream. We can guess how much we've walked today. And by we, I really just mean me, not you. You know. Yeah, the Friday nights are always interesting. You get people that are on dates, you get people walking home from work, you get tourists, and then you have little old me walking around. But wait, so did you guys actually want a little bit of a bike ride? I can't do steps though. It's technically not steps. It's kilometers. It's only by kilometers, guys. Ooh, good to know, Mika. 2 kilometers is probably about right. Is Cat Babble the only one that's gonna guess? It's fine if that's the case. I was just wondering if I needed to like park on the tavern over there, by the way, is pretty good. I used to work in this area. Not a lot of the stuff that's left is there anymore, but Park Avenue Tavern's pretty good. And especially for like lunch. A little bit higher price point, but all right, I'm checking. Let's see what we got. I'll be so sad if Adventure Sync wasn't on. Okay, where's my pop-up? Did I not get a pop-up?
Why did you have me look at this man? I don't know.
Adventure Sync was on. I'm supposed to get like a pop-up. Oh, there it is. 6.4 kilometers. 6.4 kilometers. I'm also really chuffed that I have this guy. Apparently he's really hard to get. Anyways, we can go away from Pokemon Go now.
Why would you bring this?
I'm not 4'10", guys. I'm 5'4". So I don't think it was exactly 6.4. It's probably closer to like 5. I'm not sure. I don't know what you wins. Okay, let's see where 242nd Street is. 242nd Street. Really? That's where the automat is? No. Oh no, that's 200 West. We want 200 East. I just need to see the cross streets. Oh, it's over to the right? I guess we can go do that.
I don't know. Maybe some of the...
How many stars? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Pokemon doesn't go by stars. No, I'm in between 5'4" and 5'5". I'm closer to 5'5", but I feel like I'm lying if I say I'm 5'5", but I'm only like 5'4" inches and 0.75 inches more. I guess that's closer to 5'5". It's definitely 5'5" with shoes. So I guess we can just say 5'5". Hi Longstrand, nice to see you all. Hey Baritone Girl, nice to see you again. Hope you've been having a good summer. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, flying high into the sun.
Yo.
Okay, we're gonna take a look at this. Not average for a hobbit. I thought hobbits are shorter. So it's 2 more blocks this way. And then we'll see how I feel. Once I look at it, let's look at this automat. I've heard about, I've seen the history of it, but I've never actually stopped by it. So let's see. Late night stream? It's already been 2 hours, Melby. It's been 2 hours. I'm glad you like seeing me travel around New York City. I just love this so much. Like, look at this. There's a lot of like old business buildings that are like, I don't know if they're really heritage sites, but they're like protected spaces. Cipriani's also has one of those spaces too, inside. Whistle like a bird and eat like a horse. I don't really eat that much. Sometimes I wonder if it would just be better if I ate. My problem is that I don't necessarily remember to eat consistently, and that would do better for me if I ate more consistently instead of doing like slightly larger meals so I get the correct amount of calories, to instead do more consistent small meals. But you know what? We can only deal with so much in our lives. Oh, you miss her? I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know what happened, but I hope life gets better. Why do you feel like a YouTube comment? Cat babble. What do you mean by that? I listen to what you say. I do not need an evil Elmo emote. I don't have a problem with actual Elmo. I have a problem with the creepy looking Elmos that are in Times Square. That's the issues I have with Elmos. It's the I don't know if I told you before, but that building that's like got the pointy, like it looks about like a narrow building and it's got the points. That is an incredibly nice steakhouse. It's very delicious. However, if you go in there, don't take somebody who's hard of hearing, because it is very echoey. It is incredibly hard to hear in there because of those big points. But it's a nice steakhouse. I had really good food there. Just expensive and harder to hear. I don't know what automat it is. I'm following chat's advice for once. So if it fails, just remember, I did no research. I went by vibes in chat, which sometimes does lead us to some of the best things in the world. But other times, absolutely. It's just one of those things, you just don't know. Also, I don't know if a lot of people have shown you this yet, but look. So this is the 7th Street stop. I'm not going in because I don't want to pay more money. But look at the really great, like look at how nice the tiling is here. Like, isn't that great? Anywho, going back. A lot of the newer stations will have like art like that built in. Listening to chat. Happy Friday, Ice. I hope you're doing well. Lexi's probably not watching, to be honest. She has a lot of work today. Sorry. One of the, oh my god, it's a CVS. I thought it was the Dwayne Reed. Okay. Now, did we walk past it? Food for all? I wonder if that's it. It should be right here, they said. Did I walk just to go to a CVS? Okay, wait, that's the CVS. So we gotta go across the street.
Me. Like, that's what's tripping me.
Wow, no traffic today at all. You can definitely tell it's Labor Day. By all accounts, NYC had a really impressive chain of automats. So where is it? It said 200. My guess is it was back in the day. If it's right here though, if it was right here and I'm just not in the right area or something, that'll feel sad. Okay, let's sit here for a second and let's do some Googling. Well, automats haven't made a comeback because you have like vending machines, right? And then you also have more stable snacks, right? Automat closed before I was born. That is the last time I trust you. There is apparently like a faded ghost sign of an automat, but that's in 38th Street, so that's still not on 48th. It was gone before I was born. Yes, Papa Bear. Before I was born. The last hard art automat in New York City closed on April 9th. Oh, for the love of God, Bixby, I want nothing from you. Stop inserting yourself into a conversation that we're not having. If you don't know Bixby, it's like part of Samsung. For some reason on the update, I had Bixby go 9-9 a long time ago, and now it's decided that it wants to say hi every now and again, and I don't know what changed. There's an automat in the Village in 2000s, I think it was Korean. Well, I was maybe alive then. I like Samsung though. I just think that Bixby sometimes doesn't, I mean, Alexa does the same thing. They just kind of presume that you want them. Okay, I'm glad you love the jacket. So we have a couple options. We either zoom over to the west side on bikes because somebody wanted a bike, or we keep walking. One or the other. What does chat want? There should be a bunch of bikes. It's kind of eerie that there's no one around. Let's see what we got in terms of biking ability today. There's a good amount of bikes, or we just keep walking. Either way. And my Twitch app doth closeth. It doesn't like me. My Twitch app is literally like, no thank you, ma'am. I don't want to be around you. Why would it do that? It's not like we have really that far to bike. It's just that people suggested it. Because honestly, oh, for the love of God, Bixby. Bixby, no. Bixby, stop. Bixby, please. I will not be saying that phrase to make you come back, but thank you. No, Bixby, I didn't say your name. I said I will not be doing that phrase. Please, stop. I get you didn't understand it, Bixby. I get it, I do, but I don't want to talk to you. Please go away. No, baseball? I know you didn't understand baseball away because that's not what I said. Go away. Okay, chat. I think that it's reading what you're saying on screen. So don't say its name. I think it's like Beetlejuice. If you write it too many times, it thinks that I need you. Or I need it, or you need it, whatever. You know what I mean? What are we doing? Oh, my phone was just trying to be helpful, and it wasn't. Why? Maybe there's something wrong with my phone, because it's been having some issues switching between phone and video, and it's also been bringing up this app constantly. No, Win, stop! Cat Babble, no! Thank you, Sandy. Thank you. You are doing it the right way. You know what, Kat? Why don't I buy you this thing? I know Laura will hate it. I feel like if I get you this, I don't know how much it is, but I feel like Mrs. Bagel won't like it. So maybe I just get you this and have it dropped off at your house. No, you like it? Fine, I'll figure out something else you don't like. Like maybe this thing. This awful thing. What about this? I actually don't want to pay money for this though. That feels like a contract I don't want to sign. Don't mess with me. I was dealing with the slimeball politician on Wednesday, and he was like, I'm not going to convince you, I'm not going to convince you, am I? And I looked him dead in the eyes and I said, no, because you don't answer the questions that I'm saying. He's like, absolutely I did. I said that there were 6 children whose parents cared, and then it turned out that it was only 2 families. It's the same kind of thing. Okay, I got interrupted on my thought because Bixby decided to show up again. Oh, he was like so frustrated with me. And then he got mad. He was like, oh my God, are you recording me? And I looked him dead in the eyes and I said, it's a one-party consent state. Why wouldn't I record you? And he was like, the whole thing is being recorded. I was like, not my direct questions to you, sir. And I'm not a journalist in the same way as other journalists. He looked so shocked. I saw it in his eyes, and then he immediately changed subjects. There are few people that I dislike more than people that decide to put profits of billion-dollar companies above people who just are working hard to help their kids and trying to get them to school and raise them. I'm trying to figure out if it's worth doing a TikTok or not. Well, yeah. Technically, he was not necessarily a politician, but he was basically acting as one. He's the COO of a billion-dollar company. No, they're super paranoid because they already said that what they're building isn't meant for the people in the neighborhood. And those are the people that have a problem with it, are the people in the neighborhood who truly believe that it's not a good idea where it is. Hi, La Boo-Bye. Or is it La Boo-Boo-Why? I hope you're having a good day. We share the dishwasher. Ooh. Is this the jail skyscraper or the roller coaster in Times Square? Roller coaster in Times Square has been moved to not consequential to me. I don't care about the roller coaster in Times Square anymore. And that's saying something. I have a huge issue with the jail in Chinatown because they want to put it in a neighborhood of basically minorities and immigrants, and they don't have to. They don't need to put it there. They just want to put it there, and they want to, again, subject all those people to, like, building and stuff. But no. No, no, no. I'm talking about the casinos. I am fine if you like having fun in a casino, fine. The problem is that way too many people are addicted to it. Way too many people lose their whole life savings to it. It ruins families. Very few people, except the people at the top, make money from a casino. Sure, there are people that work at it, fine, but all the people that bust in for those hearings didn't live in the area. None of those workers lived in the area, in fact. So why is it that we should shoulder you getting a job, personally? If like the future generations in this neighborhood are gonna have a terrible time because of your casino, why should they pay the price for you making more money? You know? It's a residential neighborhood. Hi from Italy. Hey, Joseph. Bring the casinos to Times Square. So, I don't love the idea of the casino being in Times Square, but I still think it's a better spot than the casino that they want farther away from Times Square. They want it right by the Javits, and the problem with that is, one, it's a residential area, and it's directly on top of the tunnel. And they were like, oh, it's only gonna be like 2% more traffic because less than 20% of people are going to use their cars. Really? Really? You really think that people are gonna shuttle in from downtown? No, from Connecticut, New Jersey. They're gonna go directly to the casino. And there's a school literally across the street. And when the check-in for their hotel is the same time that those kids get out of school. Period. End of story. There is a proposal in Coney Island as well. There's actually 6 or 7 or 8, I can't remember how many, but there's a bunch of different proposed sites. And then they'll be awarding 3 separate licenses. So, we'll see where they end up being. The thing with Coney Island is I'm not entirely sure where it is. If it's by the boardwalk, then I feel like it's the same as Times Square, right? Because Times Square, people who live directly in Times Square know that they're signing up for a lot of shows. They're signing up for a lot of tourists. Like, they know that that's what they're there for, right? So, like, and I feel like Coney Island's boardwalk is kind of similar. But I can understand why they wouldn't want it there either. I'm Allie. Yeah, I'm definitely Allie. If there's a school, they don't even have liquor stores by our schools. I know, Omni. So you thought that the new casino was to be built in Hudson Yards? Maybe I'm wrong. There are several different sites, and the Hudson Yards is actually in between Hudson Yards and Hell's Kitchen, which is directly on top of the tunnel. Just assuming that this is a foregone conclusion is wrong. And on top of it, it is going to make people's lives miserable in that area. We already have the Penn Station. You already have the tunnel project. And then there's another huge scope of work building going in. That's 4 giant buildings or projects being built there. And then on top of it, no one in the neighborhood, apart from a handful of very, very wealthy people, want it. Like, we don't need one there. Hudson Yards already is a shopping mall. I personally wouldn't want one anywhere, to be frank. I am very anti-casino in general, but you don't put a casino directly on top of a school. You just don't. And you also don't put it in residential area where the residents do not want it. Oh wait, and the best part is there's supposed to be 500 lottery apartments, which if you don't know, it's basically like, instead of paying like $5,000 for a room, it's usually around like $2,500 for middle income, or as low as $600, $800, or $1,000 for lower income. So they said that they were going to build, 500 affordable apartments, but not in the neighborhood at all. So they're going to be building them like uptown, downtown, over on the east side, supposedly. But they also haven't bought any of the land for that. And we've already seen 3 major towers say that they were gonna build off-site housing, and they never did. And they were never charged for it. So we have a track record of billionaires deciding that we're gonna put it off-site and then never do it, and getting slaps on the wrist over and over and over again. So if you wanna build affordable housing to get this through, build it before you build the casino then. Just saying. But I have an issue with it. Tell them like 5 million affordable housings. They said that housing wouldn't work in that area, and I just don't agree. Yeah, it's a dodge of a scheme for sure. And then they said that they would profit share with select charities just to get the charities on board. But we've also seen a track record of major corporations say that they're going to do this kind of thing, and then they make sure that it looks like they don't make as much money as they do. And so the charities are also shafted. It's also not like the charities are chosen by the people that are directly affected in the neighborhood, right? Which I guess fair enough. Like if you're gonna partner with a business, you wanna decide. But personally, I think it should be the people in the neighborhood. Like let's say Coney Island, theirs is built. And like Coney Island should decide where that money goes, not the corporation, right? I also think that if they want to put the MTA stop there, like they said is going to happen, that the casino should pay 100% of it, not the MTA to build it, because they're the one forcing it to be there. Do you see why we don't talk politics on this stream anymore? Because I'm opinionated. Honestly, here's the thing about affordable housing. Affordable housing allows people to have a chance in this city, right? So for example, I'm on middle income affordable housing. I'm not on low income, but I am on middle income. I could not live in this city still if I was not on a rent stabilized apartment plan. I pay $2,500 for my apartment. I pay $2,500 for my apartment, and my neighbors across the way a lot of them pay like $5,000 or etc. Right? So Bixby, for the love of God, stop. Bixby, no. Wow, what's going? Ooh, there's performances in the park. You want to stop? I don't know what this is. Might as well check it out for a little bit. If I had to pick a place, I don't know. Where's a place that actually wants one? I don't know. Actually, I've got a great idea. Put it in Tribeca. Put it in Fidei. Put it directly next to billionaires' houses and see how much they like it. How about that? Honestly, I would put it in Tribeca just as an FU. Because that's where most of these executives live, is way far up like on Central Park West and stuff. Or in Tribeca. Put it there. They deserve to see the fruits of their labor. I always loved Bryant Park. Oh my God, I used to love that as a kid. Look. Look at those. And then you make it into like a tent and stuff, or you put stuff on top of it. I loved that thing as a kid. I like the Picnic performances. They're pretty good. Having a good time and enjoying. Mayday, mayday, folks. My phone is on 15%. Okay, we're gonna stop at that little table because I have a sneaking suspicion the other phone's gonna die too. And once they die, we're kind of SOL. They used to have yoga in the parks. They still do, it's just the time doesn't work out as well for us. Alright guys, and do not forget that we will be streaming Friday, well today is Friday, sorry, Saturday, Sunday, maybe Monday. Bixby, turn yourself off. I've had it.
Thank you very much for showing up and carrying this special moment.
No, I want Bixby disabled. Bixby settings. Leave Bixby. Leave Bixby. Leave Bixby. I don't know what my password is because I didn't set Bixby up. It just decided to work. Alright, I forget it. I'll figure it out later. Cat Babble, if you keep doing that, I will. No. We're going down. We're gathering timber. You better move. You better dance. We won't remember, I'll be the one you want to dance. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, so we got that one. Okay, Bixby, when I say okay, that does not mean that you're allowed to show up. That was an uninvited
Okay, I think I remember one time that everybody
The boat really like took my hair out. Oh, look at how much better it looks already. Nothing a brush couldn't fix. What was I looking for? All right. I'm just replacing the battery really quick. We're a little shorter now, but it's fine. All right, let's check. Do we have guesses for what the iPhone is on? Oh, we're at 55. We're fine. What do you mean 2 days later? Performances, but I needed the table really quick just to make sure it would charge.
I got this from here, so
No one cares, but thank you. Good citizen. You too. Okay, we're good. We can go back to the performance, folks. Jeez, don't shake your head at me. You gotta be prepared as an IRL streamer. Bixby will not stop. I'm like wondering if like the Bixby like, cause one of these, I forget which one it is, but one of these is like the Bixby button, and I wonder if it's broke. We'll see. We'll see. I did not say it's only the oldies. I don't know. I want to keep walking. Oh, they're right there. They're behind. All right. It is a lovely night. I don't think so, winds. Not for a little bit. We will be in Wisconsin another time in the fall. So perhaps we will. We might have time. We're supposed to be traveling for a wedding, but it's not like we're in the party or anything. So since we're not like in the party, I could definitely see us potentially being able to stream. So we'll see. Melby, I need to know, what is your love of Whole Foods? I do like Whole Foods, not lying, but I feel like I need to know why there's this love of the Whole Foods. If you were a big time stock owner, I wouldn't blame you. Oh my goodness, they upgraded these. It is not the best place to buy, Melby. Didn't you know that Best Buy is the best place to buy? I'm totally joking. It depends on what you want. Best Buy sushi is legendary. Could you imagine? It's like, I did buy a pizza mouse. It's a mouse that looks like pizza. That I got at Target. I feel like a sushi mouse would be epic. Nothing at Best Buy is quite so tasty. True. True. Though they do have chips. They have overpriced chips and overpriced soda, but the water is underpriced. So like, I remember that Smart Water was like $1 cheaper than at the Target and the CVS. So if you want that sweet, sweet Smart Water, get it at Best Buy. At least in the city. I'm sure it's cheaper elsewhere. I don't think I've ever gone to a Pizza Hut in a Target. I've been to Pizza Hut. And I know there was this thing on social media about Pizza Hut. Oh, that was lovely. That was great. Can someone clip that? I actually really enjoyed the technique there. I forgot how much that song assaults your ears. Midtown Hurdle. Yeah, Julie, I knew they had like Subways and stuff in Targets, but was it Subways? I don't remember, but I don't, and I know there's also like Starbucks, but I definitely don't remember seeing Targets. But look at this. Look at how there's like, there's so little construction now. I mean, it's still like a bunch of construction, but it's so less. Can somebody check if Lexi's in the, oh, you can't, because we both are there as Dynamite twins, right? Interesting. They're having like all of the K-pop stuff up there too. Very fun. Pizza Hut Express is in Targets? Never knew. Never knew. Okay, so Dino Twins with a Z is our it's our little bot, I would say. But I guess like I'm watching as Dynamite Twins, even though Bixby keeps showing up. See, look, I can't deal with this. But the show must go on, even if you have bots attack your stream. Not the. The Midwest. I'm not talking about NYC, I'm talking about the Midwest. I think so, Omni. Police truck that's trying to go this way, and then there's a police car that was trying to go this way. So it was like 3 different sirens all at once. I could understand. Yeah. All right, everyone. So I'm going to remind you all that tomorrow is a streaming day. So is Sunday. We might stream on Monday if you're good. Maybe I'll have a sub point goal. How about that? To see if we want to do an additional stream on Monday. It would be earlier in the day and it would be longer because Lexi has off of work. So think about that. Let me know if that's interesting. And we will see you all again soon. If you aren't following, please do consider following. Also, please consider consider checking out our other socials as well. 360 spin. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, we're running out of time. That's our 360 spin. So you do not sway it? Sway what exactly? That's okay. I did it, it's fine. So long, farewell, I'll be saying adieu, adieu, adieu to you and you and you. Goodbye. Tomorrow, tomorrow, we'll see you tomorrow. It's only a stream away. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Wait, hold up, Sam.
Goodbye.